All right, everyone. Thanks so much for listening to the episode of Full Body Cast Presents Garage Night. Garage Night brought to you by Mazatlan, Enumclaw, Washington. Andy Cardenas hooking it up. Was he there, Jamie? No. Oh, we probably could have got it for free, but I paid for it out of my own credit card money that Jamie's not happy with. But $50 gift card to the winner of the bracket challenge, the NCAA men's bracket challenge. People have been out of town. Actually showed up at their door. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But anyway, Carrie Bentley, I got to announce this. I'll announce this on Facebook as well. She is a 2-time winner. I think we've been doing it for like maybe 3-4 years, maybe 5. But I think she did win the first time. I think it was maybe 4 years, maybe 3 years. She won the first time. She won again. She's amazing. We're going to hand that off to her, and she's going to enjoy a delicious meal that won't be tikka enchiladas. I know that she will refuse that. Shout out to her. That is Craig Bentley, who's giggling right now, his wife. And so we're gonna keep going with the intro. He knows, so I got to introduce him at some. This is our thing. We're doing it for 200 and something episodes. So we've got. Also hit up Bordeaux Wine Bar, hit that up the other night. Was able to spend some time with Dean and Rachel Stoneburn. That was a lot of fun. Got to see Dean and been there quite a bit. Good summer nights, outside, inside. Good place to sit, eat. Some like nice little charcuteries and some sandwiches as well, and get a beer or wine. And they also have. We noticed they also have some hard A as well. And then also, of course, our man, the most important person I feel in my life, Dan Coote Snyder. He's the one that listens constantly. Gave me some feedback that he couldn't hear Homer too well. That's because Homer like silently talks and grunts into the mic, and yeets now. He's a yeeter. But go hit him up Saturdays. O Chef Country Kitchen. He's in the old Claw or the Claw parking lot, the old Crystal parking lot, the old Pard's Place parking lot. Was there any others that was named? Other than that, CJ Coasters as well. Yes. Go hit him up. Also, you might see him riding around town in that Mounts Peak Sweet Treats green ice cream truck. And he delivered the other day. Shout out to him. Came to me first because he knows. He knows. It's like Mafia. You come to the King of Coal Street first, then you know what? You can go out and you hit everything else. But you got to take care of business first with the King of Coal Street. We got Craig Bentley on the mic for Garage Night.
There's a lot of episodes.
Do you have PTSD? Do you have episode flashbacks at all?
Sometimes.
We know we should do the whole wavy like they do. That was always fun. Like Full House or whatever would do that, where they have like remember that time they just play a clip from something that, an earlier previous episode. We got to do our all-time best and all-time worst episodes. Like that was cool. That wasn't as cool as we thought it was.
I think they're all just right along the middle.
Right in the middle. There's some all-timers though.
Happy summer though.
Happy summer. Are you a golfer again?
Yeah.
You got the shorts on?
Got shorts on. I've golfed once so far this year.
Me too. When we shoot, I shot a 107. I'll be straight up, hand up. 107. It was terrible.
98.
Nice job. Keeping it on 100 right off the bat. You are a golfer.
Yeah, but I'm happy with 98.
Did you just count everything?
No, yeah. I play with. Usually, I'm playing with my old man, and it's for old man quarters because they play with quarters, and so they count everything. They don't let me take mulligans.
Wow.
If
nice.
anything,
no breakfast balls.
No. That's the one disadvantage of playing with the old man.
Old man, you mean Corey Bentley, who...
He doesn't golf.
Well, he celebrated his 40th birthday anniversary.
He did.
And I'm happy. It's going to be a topic at some point. This story keeps getting crazier and crazier as I talk to more and more people.
What are we in? How long are we in?
4 minutes in.
This is already...
We're not there yet.
But I already thought it was going to come up. You took longer for.
I took longer because I wanted, but I'm teasing the audience right now. Craig and I are going to have a conversation, and Craig also he's been busy. He's been a busy guy this past few weeks. He's been able to. He went out of the country. He was deported. I want to say to Canada for a couple days.
Yeah, and then they said, we don't want you.
You got deported back.
Yeah.
And
they basically said they didn't have to check anything. They just wanted to get me out of the country.
Someone may have found out about a 40th birthday and called an anonymous tip in. No, that was all pre that. So we got to talk. We're gonna talk Craig there. We already shouted out Carrie. She's a genius.
Don't do that.
She is a genius. Where's Jamie at? This dog is wanting the ball thrown with him. He'll bring the ball over and drop it in front of you, like, and then bounce. Blah, 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 blah. You might have heard that. Stop licking people, dude. Go lay down.
That was the dog, not me.
Stop licking people, Craig. Hold on. I got to move this thing. I put this laundry basket right where he likes to go lay down. So let me move him.
So for those that aren't here, he's got up, walked over, moved some stuff, and put the dog in the kennel.
Now I'm back, baby.
Didn't stay.
And then I stayed there for like 2 seconds. Am I supposed to FaceTime anytime? Yes. Let's FaceTime. FaceTime Corey Bentley. Oh, wait. That's going to be his old number. Oh, yeah. I got him. Okay. I don't know.
Why is it FaceTime? It doesn't matter. We can't see him.
Yeah, well, I don't know why he wants us to FaceTime. We could just hey, why are we FaceTiming? We can't just call you on the phone?
Did you want to see me?
We could just call you. We could just call you. See, this is why we shouldn't be FaceTiming. He's actually FaceTiming. He's not talking at all. He's literally FaceTiming. That makes sense now. He's just showing us a long time with his face. He looks like he's swimming as a fish right now.
What are you eating?
Eating nothing. I was making fun of your comment.
I'm just gonna call you on speaker. Is that okay? That's what I'm.
You're
that's
up
what
close
I'm.
to a mic.
That's what I'm doing, and it's taking too much.
Just get a phone holder, put it right next to the mic, and call me.
Okay, that's what I'll do. Thanks.
Hey, it's good to see you.
Yeah, it's good to see you too. I'm glad we're with our producers here. Bye. All right, we're not calling him back. No, we are. Call the real Corey Bentley.
Why would you even have the other number still in there?
I'm too lazy to take it out. All right. Go ahead and start chitter-chattering so we can hear you.
Hello?
Can you hear us?
I can hear you fine.
Okay, perfect. This actually might be better audio now, because sometimes you're like Homer. I got to kind of like mess with yours a lot because you talk quietly.
So next time we do this, can I call in and you just put the mic next to a second phone here? So it's just you and two mics.
Two mics.
Can I make a request?
Yes.
I'd like a cardboard cutout of me put next to the mic, too.
Goose may bark at you. I'm trying to figure out where the speaker's at. Go ahead, keep talking.
Check. 1. Hello?
Okay, we're gonna turn
You got it?
Ooh, there he is. It's like you're here.
Now say it.
It's always like I'm there.
Your lair? You're in your lair?
I'm on the computer right now. You don't even know what I'm looking at.
I don't want to know what you're looking at. Okay, so to catch you up, we're going to. So I want to hear about Craig's trip. He got deported to Canada for a couple days to go to a stadium. He was held in like a big, large building.
Yes.
Tell me about this trip.
It was to Canada.
Perfect.
I'm just kidding. No, we went to Toronto. Marked off another stadium, Blue Jays Stadium. We were there, I don't know, what were we there, 4 days? So we did some other stuff at Toronto, went to Niagara Falls, which is awesome, by the way.
Did you think about going down in a barrel?
No, but they do show stories and tell stories of people that have did it. But dude, I'll tell you what, it's like I thought it was going to be cool.
You're like, I've seen Snoqualmie Falls, guys, so...
That's the other thing. I'll probably never go back to Snoqualmie Falls. I'll be like, Why?
So basically you're saying Niagara Falls is the Vegas for vacations, is what you're saying. Like, why go on any other vacation when you go to Vegas?
No,
It's the same exact
I'm
thing.
saying
Perfect.
If you're in the area, you need to go. But I wouldn't just go there for a vacation. No.
Oh, okay. Well, what I'm saying is, why look at other waterfalls?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So it's the
I
Vegas.
get you
Don't
now.
go chasing them.
Did you? Yeah. Did you?
I was running around yelling, I'm chasing the waterfall.
Hey, Corey, we can't have you typing on this computer. Are you playing a video game or something?
Is it that loud?
Yes.
Oh wow. I'm looking at jobs here.
You were looking at Niagara Falls?
At images of Niagara Falls.
I'm fact checking Craig's trip.
Hey, can you pull that up? Hey, like this is Joe Rogan. Hey, Jamie, you're Jamie. Hey, Corey, can you pull up Niagara Falls and put it on this podcast for a moment?
Yeah, it looks nice.
There's water.
I only paid for 5 minutes of my track phone. We gotta hurry this up.
We'll boost you. We'll boost you. Okay? So what? So Niagara Falls, and then what?
The game, and then
And who was playing in this game?
the game was the Blue Jays and the Braves. So it was a pretty decent game. What is that? I don't know.
What are you? Are you faxing something right now?
Who?
Is it you? Is this a bit? Are you doing a
No.
bit?
I couldn't hear you for a second.
Well, okay. Can you hear us now?
Yeah.
Okay, back to Craig.
So yeah, no, went to the
I don't know what
game.
you're talking about.
Went to the game, and we did a ton of walking around Toronto, trying some different brewery pubs.
Pretty good
some
beer?
dive bar- mediocre.
Canada's got.
It's different. It's different beer. Like I've never had most of the stuff I've tried, but there wasn't anything that wowed me.
Were you like what? Were you tempted to do a Canadian thing? Like were you like I'm gonna go to a hockey game or I'm gonna go?
We went to the Hockey Hall of Fame.
That's cool.
That was actually pretty cool too. I got interviewed on the local news. That was actually pretty awesome.
How?
So we were down by the stadium, and the local news, which at the time I didn't realize, like it was a news station, but I didn't realize we don't know stations up there.
Right.
But afterwards, like you go back to the hotel and like the news or whatever, it would have been like King 5 or Cairo around here.
And were they looking for Americans?
No, that's the thing. I played it off like I was a huge Blue Jays fan because they were asking about Vlad's new contract.
Oh,
And that I didn't realize it, but the game we went to was his first home game since signing that contract. So they gave him like a standing ovation his first time up and everything. Guy goes 0 for 4.
so they talked to you before or after the game?
Before the game.
And then after the game, they do a follow up. This guy stinks. What a waste! What a waste.
So no, it was a good time though. I mean,
So wait, did you watch? Did you know that it was going to be on, and then you went to the hotel room? And
no,
watched it?
I just mean we looked up what the station was.
Oh,
like
so
it
did
wasn't just some like
Did you Google it to see if you're like on the internet
No.
where they posted a story
no,
about?
because it was a dumb story anyway.
But you made it on the news. Hey, Corey, can you pull that up real quick? Can you pull up since you're on the computer?
There's something about a naked ginger running around town.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes way more sense. We got interviewed
Yes.
and deported back.
Oh, and for anybody that wants to know, I found this out. Syrup
Yeah.
is considered food when exporting to different countries.
Is this a tariff thing?
I think it's a customs thing in general.
So so then you bought some and brought
I
it
was
back?
going to, but then I found out that I have to go through all that crap, so I just didn't do
You
it.
said forget it.
Yeah, because we on our trip to Niagara Falls, we stopped at a syrup place and did syrup tasting. Got to taste different
Almost
syrups.
like a wine tasting.
Yes.
It's a syrup tasting.
It is. They give you like a flight, kind of like you would for beer or wine.
And you're like, are you dunking like Eggos or
No,
like French
literally-
toast sticks?
You're literally like it's probably half of a normal shot. You're just literally taking a shot of this syrup.
just diabetes by the end of the time. That's crazy.
They should use French toast sticks.
They
That's a
should.
good idea.
that you should bring that up. That would be a way better idea.
Hey, you know what would go great with this? Syrup. That's like taking sips of ketchup. That's like going the Heinz ketchup and just going, I'm not gonna dunk anything in. I'm just gonna drink this.
So no, overall it was super cool, and again another check mark to a city that is the same size or bigger than Seattle and way cleaner.
Really?
Yeah.
Canada clean.
Yeah, I mean we walked around a ton downtown, and it was.
So you're on a streak of cleaner cities than Seattle.
Yeah, and we've been to
Oakland.
Oakland and Philly and everywhere else. Seattle's still I don't know what's wrong downtown.
I do. It's the city council. Well, that's cool. Now, was there something that? Well, keep going on the trip. Was that, and then you just took the flight, and then took the flight home, took the flight of syrup, and then flight home?
Yeah, pretty much.
Just, I gotta catch.
Pretty much flight. Yeah.
That was.
We went to a couple dive bars because me and Carrie like going to breweries, but everywhere you go, you got to find a dive bar also.
Yeah.
And we went to a dive bar the night before we left, and dude, it was funny because you have the locals, and this would have been a Tuesday night, and there was a guy in there that ended up sitting and talking with me and Carrie, and he literally was born like 3 blocks away from this bar.
Oh wow!
And dude, it was hilarious talking to him because he was so hammered, and the waitress bartender was telling us that this was like not that much for the guy goes in there every night. I mean, he's literally.
So they're like, oh yeah, no, you caught him on a good day.
Yeah, basically. And but me, you know how I am,
Yeah.
I like jabbing a little bit,
Right.
And the guy was super nice. First of all, super cool. But we were sitting there, and he was talking about how he goes to concerts a lot. And he said he canceled. He had like 3 or 4 trips to Chicago, Atlanta, some other to go to concerts here, and he canceled all of them because of our president.
Oh really?
So we got into a little bit of like a discussion. It was all in good fun, right?
Right.
But this guy was so drunk. He was talking about. I go, man, you should just come down. Don't worry about it. Just come down to a concert. And he goes, nope, can't do it for 4 years. And I go, well, what happens when it's 8? And he looks at me and I go, there's a good chance it's the 3rd term. And dude, Carrie just looks at me, and this people in the bar just like, dude, it was fun though. It was super cool.
You're like, how are you gonna be able to go to Corey's 40th birthday that I just invited you to? Because I'm inviting everybody but Travis.
Yeah, I did invite him.
When you were on that news station and you were there, you were like, hey, by the way, come on down back to. I'm a local. But we're going to go out to Washington State, and my brother's turning 40. Everyone here, except for Travis County, invited.
I was invited very last minute.
To your own party? Or to Canada?
I'm not allowed in Canada.
Why is that?
My passport photo.
Was it too creepy?
You've never seen his passport photo?
No.
It looks like he's part of the cartel.
Oh, really? Wait, he looks cartel. Wait, cartel?
Yeah.
I got my driver's license. I look like a freaking guy in a van luring kids in. How does this?
That would look like an ice cream man compared to this picture.
Yeah, I get into Mexico pretty easy.
It's super easy. You got the fast pass. Everywhere else, not easy.
No.
Oh, we got to see this picture of this photo at some point. Maybe post it on Facebook once you jump back on Facebook. Maybe that should be your profile picture. So in fantasy,
I'll use it for my dating profile.
That's a good one too. In fantasy football, you guys have punishments, but they're only like change your name, your team name, and then change, like, right? There's nothing more than that. Like, you don't have to wear a dress somewhere.
No, we've always bounced things off, ideas off, and we've never actually did them.
I feel
they can use that picture on the trophy though.
Oh, okay.
Like
okay.
if he ever finishes in last.
It's all within the group. It's not to humiliate outside of the group more than that.
Correct.
Yeah, so you couldn't do like, well, you got to change your Facebook profile picture for 1 month, no matter, or your LinkedIn.
No, I think the craziest thing we came up with that I wish we would do, but we've been talking about this for 15 years, is the loser has to wear a banana suit and go down.
Banana, monkey, or rabbit, carrot.
Yeah, it was either a banana, monkey, and a rabbit and carrot, and go downtown and just has to go into every bar and get I don't know if we said we get a drink, and then they go in. They're there 5 minutes, and they leave, and then we all come behind, like we're chasing the banana, right?
Yeah.
But it just hasn't
the monkey
happened.
has to chase the banana first,
Yeah, that's right.
and then we chase both of them.
You know, you can also. So this happened to me and my buddy. One night he was visiting, and this was several years back, pre-COVID, and we were texting like our other friends who were like, "Hey, come over here, meet up with us," and we would go there, and then they would have left. Mike on the Mic was one of them. I can say that he's been on the show. TB was another one. These guys were texting, "Oh yeah, we're over at Maui Room." We'd go to Maui Room. They'd be gone. They wouldn't be there. And so, it took us like 3 bars to catch on that they were messing with us because they'd sent a photo of where they were at. And then eventually it was like, oh, these guys are just going in there telling us we're there or that they're there. And then we would just go and get there and they would have gone on to the next establishment and take another. Oh, you just missed us. So maybe the rabbit, you should have a competition with the rest of the bros that whoever actually catches the rabbit wins. In fact, what would be bigger is if you put them in Seattle at the stadium. Like
I can guarantee you that the 10 people in our group is not going to Seattle. And I can almost guarantee they're probably not even going down to Enumclaw anymore.
All right, well, never mind then. So good trip then overall.
Yeah, it was a good trip.
Where's the next one?
We are doing Minnesota, Milwaukee, and Chicago.
And is that going to be this summer?
Yeah, end of July.
End of July. Nice, dude. Yeah. And then how many more stadiums? Are you halfway through yet? Or
after this summer, we'll be at 14. So
okay.
There's 30.
And the Mariners, dude, looking good.
They are looking good.
Do you try to catch a Mariners game on the road ever? Have you done that yet?
I haven't. It hasn't worked. We were only 3 days away from catching them in Toronto.
Oh.
Because we actually were going to catch them in Toronto because it was going to be at the end of Carrie's spring break. Mm-hmm. But it ended up working out better that we went at the beginning. But we did kind of plan we were going to try to catch them in Toronto, but I have not caught them at an away game yet. No.
Got it. But the Mariners looking good, Corey. My 90 games.
Yeah, I think they're going to blow Corey's 40-some games out of the water.
Yep.
Maybe.
With this month.
Second half stumble.
Say what?
Second half stumble.
So yeah, it's true. This is key Mariner moves right now. We get figured out. Dan the Man, Dan Coot Snyder, showed up because I called him out. I was actually off work. I was sick. Not sick. I was exhausted that day. I have not been getting good sleep. Back's tight and all that. I might be off the sauce for a while. I might not be drinking for a while. I had a drinking week.
Did you get that Blanton's bottle done?
I'm just do the apostrophe.
That's not. You still don't have it?
Don't have it.
No.
Do you have it?
No. But you can't stop drinking until you get that apostrophe.
That's true. Great point. That sounds like the Blanton's like slogan. Like if you open up, they just never make it, and they're like, you can't stop drinking until you get apostrophe. They just never make it. Anyway, Dan showed up. I was in bed. I heard the Ice Cream Man music, and I just I ran down there like a 5, 6, or not even like a third grader. I ran down. I was like, "Oh, Ice Cream Dan's here!" Got out there. Glad I grabbed the phone and was able to get that little promo for him. But I haven't done it, so this is me being a hypocrite. But like. You guys, it sounds like you guys support him as much as you can on Saturdays for food here and there, like once or twice a month.
I think Corey maybe a little bit more so, but yeah, we, want to get something in for the night. I'd like to see about going to him.
Yeah, I need to do it. I haven't. It's been a while. He makes some great stuff. I deliver it here and there, but it's good stuff. Corey, how is Puyallup?
Oh, it's just dandy out here.
What's the weather like?
It's nice and sunny.
And
Always sunny in Puyallup.
have you had any? Remember the past
Sorry, I'm
truck?
looking on eBay for an apostrophe Blanton's topper,
How much?
and there isn't one.
Exactly.
So I get you. You got the full set, $99.
You can just get the whole thing.
No,
Is it full?
No, no.
Complete set of 8, $99.
BLANTON''S. See, that's 9.
That's only $10
The
a
complete
piece.
set is 8.
BLANTON'', and then the S it's Blanton's. It's actually 9. They're selling minus the apostrophe.
Yes.
Well,
So that's the whole point.
I already have. I need the apostrophe.
There is no apostrophe, man.
No, there is.
This says complete set best offer.
That's a lie. That is a lie from them. You just got freaking. Don't go on any dating sites, dude. You're gonna be getting catfished.
Oh, I'm working on a dating site at the same time as we're talking.
How's our statistician
I'm
so
going back and
horrible?
forth.
Our statistician is horrible.
Who's that?
Well, if he's online looking up
Yeah,
stuff.
you're doing a really bad job. Exactly. Hopefully, you're not applying to be a statistician for a podcast. Those jobs.
I'm just right, and there's only 8, and there's no apostrophe.
Dude, there's an apostrophe. I've already looked this up.
I don't know. This one's full set right here. Gold, complete set, genuine, limited edition. 8 of them.
There's a freaking apostrophe, Corey. They're just telling you that because I would have done that. The apostrophe's the hard one to get.
That's why he can't stop drinking yet, Corey. Come on.
Anyway, Corey.
Here's an apostrophe on here. $200.
Is it full?
No, it's the top.
It's the top for just the apostrophe, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I'm telling you. I'm not going to spend $200 on that. I'm going to wait forever and never get it.
That was the L. Never mind.
That's even better. You are horrible.
Okay. Back to Corey. How's Puyallup?
It's great.
Have you have any? How's the neighbors?
Nicer than I've ever had before, actually.
No one's screaming. We're having to put on your headset so you don't have to listen to them anymore.
No, I got invited to go cook some meat. I got invited to walk some dogs. I've had a lovely time.
Are you at an old folks home?
Is that with your cop that lives next door?
Oh no, that's back behind. He's super nice too. It's been just a lovely.
You're either in an old folks community or you are in a swingers club community.
What's the difference?
That's a good point, actually. You want to come over and cook some meat?
Here. I'm learning what time not to walk outside.
That's good.
I'm learning everything. Yeah.
How's that train?
I'm getting used to it. It's loud.
Oh, I thought we were back at the swingers club comments.
Is that not what we were talking about?
Is there a locomotive that is near you that blasts?
Yeah, it's the Sounder. It goes right by him.
Oh, really? I rode the Sounder to the Mariners game the other day. That was actually quite enjoyable. It was awesome. $4 to go all that way. It's the going home part that sucks.
I've never taken it. So.
Really?
I did light rail before.
Mm.
Like you had to park up in wherever and ride light rail, but I've never. Did you go to Auburn? Did you get on in Auburn?
Yeah. It's awesome.
Does it actually run that late on Mariners games?
It goes around, and the thing that's nice about it now is the way Mariner games are they're a lot quicker. Baseball's a lot quicker. Then you know you're gonna get it. But one time Jamie and I went. This is a few years back, and someone got hit by a train, not ours. But then we were parked. It was like they had to do a homicide, thing, and that took forever. But yeah, I was surprised how easy it was. I met my brother-in-law in town or in Seattle, and so he just drove us home because he was off work. He had the tickets, so he was already in there. So I just rode the train in, $4.50 to go in, and then yeah, it was great. It's awesome. What's your guys' go-to for if you're watching a baseball game in the stadium? What's your order? Like, are you pretzels, you hot dogs, you peanut, beer, and what?
Well, because we've been getting the ice cream helmets at every stadium also.
Oh, that's cool.
We, no matter what, like even in Toronto, I mean, it was cold when we were there. First thing we did, we got a beer and an ice cream helmet. Like, there's no line. They're like, people the people looked at me like I was, because we were there early all the time for these stadiums. We walk around.
Right.
Literally no line, a beer, and then I go get an ice cream. And the lady, I swear, just looks at me.
Like you're crazy?
Yeah.
Corey, what's your go-to?
What? I'm sorry, I was looking for the apostrophe still.
Corey, when's the last time you were at a baseball game at the stadium?
A long time.
Like 10 years?
Probably.
20 years?
Well, not maybe. Let's call it 15.
Fill us in about the apartment. Is there anything, any amenity that you like other than not being with your mom and dad in the same place?
Well, it's a little house. It's not an apartment.
Oh, really?
I don't have any neighbors or anything.
You're renting a house?
Yeah.
I thought it was an apartment. That's awesome.
And I don't get any like home cooked meals.
That sucks.
Yeah, I can't go downstairs and say, "Mom, what's for dinner? Where's the meatloaf?"
Are you side jobbing it to try to like afford this thing, or is it pretty reasonable?
Again, I can't talk about my side jobs.
Oh, sorry about that. I didn't say blow jobs, which could be a side job for you. So I get it. I get it.
P-Off is much busier.
Is it nice
right
to be
next to the park and the river? Is beautiful down there.
Now you've lived in Bonnie Lake, right? Or Buckley?
No, I lived in Buckley.
Buckley. But this is so you're really outside of Enumclaw, Buckley area. How is it living there? What's the transition like?
It feels like downtown Enumclaw to me, like in this little area. Other than when you drive 2 minutes away, it's like a highway.
Got it.
Weird part.
And then a train that blasts every once in a while.
Yeah, it likes to go.
So here we go. I'm just going to jump right in because we're already at the half-hour mark. So I'm out to dinner with several people, and one of them happens to be 21. And 21 says, you sit by me, we're at Ranchito eating a booth just together, just chatting it up.
Who's 21?
19. But he's 21 now. I think you renamed him because he's 20. Like he's
You're talking about 18?
18. Correct.
And I'm pretty sure he's
Isn't he
like
like
26
24 now?
now.
Yeah. Either way, I was with Connor. And we're talking about things and life. And he goes, "Hey, where were you Saturday night?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" And he goes, "Corey's birthday. Corey's 40th." And I'm like, what are you talking about? He goes, "Craig had a party for him." It was like for his 40th. And I go, "Are you kidding me? I didn't get invited? Like they came to my 40th birthday." So I rip off a text. I understand why I'm not getting invited. But let me read to you.
First of all, for people that are listening, he was not there also.
Oh, why wasn't he there?
Well, I'm just telling you, he didn't go.
Really?
I told you that. So when he said, "Where were you Saturday?" he wasn't there at all.
So then how did he find out?
I told you he was part of the smaller league that he did get the invite, but he did not come.
He got invited.
Yes.
Big difference. He didn't go. You're right, but he still got invited. Freaking, we're apples and oranges on this one. But here I go. I rip off a text out of anger and hurt and pain. Oh yeah, we have to talk about. Did you listen to the Homer episode yet?
I didn't listen to I listened to parts of it.
Okay. Crazy that he set the internet on fire.
Yeah.
Wild.
I listened to that. I listened to probably 3/4 of it.
Yeah, but he set the freaking internet on fire with his stuff. The guy's incredible. Corey, did you end up listening?
No, but we talked about it.
Yeah, you and I did talk about it. I said, oh yeah. See, this is great. Oh gosh. I said, pretty cool that I invited you all to my 40th. I think I sent Craig a text on the side though.
No,
prior to
that was
this.
in the group.
And he goes, and then so Craig, I've never been able to rattle him ever. Craig pretends he doesn't care about stuff, whatever. He shrugs his shoulders. He's too cool. He's the Fonz. Craig Fonzie is what we call him. No one knows that, but he's Craig Fonzie. Craig Tag, Craig Fonzie. Too cool for school. He's got sunglasses inside right now.
That's because these are my summer pool glasses.
Well, you're doing a great job with it. And he's wearing all black shoes, black shorts, brouhaha, full body cast collab, black shirt, black hat backwards, pink sunglasses.
Exactly.
He's cool. You ask my daughter what is cool to her, she said people that dress in black, and that is you, Craig. Cool guy.
Is she goth?
I think she wants to be. So I said, pretty cool that I invited you all to my 40th, which I did. These guys were animals on the on
beer pong.
I think they either tied or they lost to one of a friend, but they were incredible on it. Craig says this. Really? 3 exclamation points on that one too, by the way. Really? You can hear him. It's not even close to the same thing. I can guarantee you if we would have done men's club or Eagles like we were going to, many more people, and obviously you would have been invited. It ended up just being like a league event with our fantasy league. The only reason 18 was even invited is because he's in the smaller league. Only people not in the league that came was John and Jen, and that's only because they live down the street. Was not a big deal at all. If you're serious, then sorry, I guess. If joking, then okay, cool. Which he kind of put me into like, turn to page 2 if you're joking, turn to page 18 if you're... I wish I would have been invited. I understood. I get it. There's people in your guys' group. There's a reason I'm not in your league. I think if they were, I probably would at least be in the smaller league, possibly, if everyone would have been cool with me. Not everyone's cool with me. I get it. It's okay. I said, I would like to be invited, but I don't expect it. Connor's just stirring it up. I knew Connor was just stirring it up.
But you now even know he was doing it more because he wasn't even there.
That pisses me off even more. Then Craig says this, and Craig rarely addresses feelings. If you truly feel that way, then I am sorry. I want you guys to hit the 10-second rewind button and hear again what Craig apologized. Very sweet, Craig. Craig was probably a little nervous coming in here.
No.
A little awkward.
Not really.
He was like, what's going to happen? Is he going to kill me? No, I'm not going to kill you. He goes, it was on me. Corey didn't know who was invited at all. All good. Again, it's just Connor stirring it up. If it was at the Eagles, then for sure, just because you're an Eagles fan and I support you.
Yeah.
So it's double Eagles. And I've always supported you in the Eagles.
I got that.
And then Corey says, when did I turn 40? So, Corey, tell the story a little bit on your side.
Of what?
Have you found the apostrophe yet?
I found an email you can send to, and they'll get you one.
With the booze in
Write
it.
this down. It's called justushorses@gmail.com.
Is that an Enum Class site?
And it says
We just gave a shout out.
24-hour customer service if you need assistance.
We just gave a shout out to a horse.
Yeah,
site.
nice, dude. Hopefully we don't get Hopefully we don't get raided by the FBI. Did you go to that website first?
Yeah, I'm on it right now. Justushorses.com.
Horrible statistician.
Let's stay away from that. We don't know you, Mr. Hands. Okay, so tell us your birthday party from your side. So what happened?
I don't know.
Because you didn't know about it.
6 to 8 months before I started joking around with Sid, telling her that she needed to throw me a 40th birthday party, and it turned into like actually doing one, like at a big one at a golf course, and like getting food, inviting a bunch of people. And then at a certain point,
and Sid's
we were
birthday.
talking about it.
And Sid's birthday, for those that don't know, is like what, the day before, same day kind of a thing.
No,
that's
Kenzie.
Me and Ken have the same.
Okay.
But Sid was the one I was joking with, and so it finally came down to where everybody kind of sat down and talked about it and like priced it out. And then eventually I was like, nah, that's not really worth that much money for everybody having to pitch in, and I really don't want to have to throw a ton of money down either. So let's just not worry about it. And then apparently Sid, I changed my phone number, and Sid was texting me for like weeks, trying to tell me
his own niece did not know he had his number changed.
trying to tell me that she had talked with Craig, and they were going to do like a garage night thing, and then call it like garage night / Corey's turning 40.
Which is garage night for those. For those that are listening, thinking this is podcast related, that's not the case. Garage night has been going on prior to this podcast,
15 plus years.
That's where this name came from. That's why there's people that were part of original garage night of hanging out that hate this name because it's not truly authentic what garage night is. It could be called shed night. Fine. Perfect. Just don't touch the garage night. And those people would have been at this birthday party.
And basically, I found out for sure, like, I don't know, a couple weeks before, that there wouldn't have been enough people to come to my birthday anyway. That's the sad part. Nobody wanted to come to a big party.
Yeah, we didn't want to throw a big party and have nobody there.
Surprise! It's just Craig.
So I just went to Puyallup and got very sad.
And just started, you're like, you know what? I'm going to search just us horses.
No, I'm back. No worries. I'm back on eHarmony.
Okay. So she's trying to get a hold of you. She didn't get a hold of you because she had the wrong phone number. You find out.
And she basically said, hey, this is going on. And I was like, all right, cool. I just got to show up.
That's when she asked me to help her. That's me inviting people for her.
That's cool. Okay, I see. So she didn't know who to invite.
Like,
correct.
Hey, is Travis coming? And she was like, nah. And I was like, cool.
All right, cool. Just as long as that guy's not there. So I'm like, okay, I'm over it at this point. In fact, I saw Corey. I talked with him, and he said that the people that were there were probably people that it would have been awkward and whatever. And I said, all right, I would have liked. I like you guys. I'm sorry that I like you guys. Sorry that I annoy you with my friendship, to quote Andy Bernard on The Office. But anyway, I got over it. No big deal. Then
I doubt that.
I got over it. It is what it is. I don't get invited to freaking waffles. I don't get invited to anything. Friends.
I'm not annoyed by your friendship.
I see you guys more than I see my family and my kids. Yeah, but my mom. I see you guys way more than I see my parents, my brother. Literally, probably anyone else besides my actual family. I see you guys way more.
If you would stop FaceTiming me at 2 a.m. every night, then you wouldn't see me that much.
That's true. Or standing above your bed while you're sleeping. So all good until a nice ice cream man showed up in my life. And the nice ice cream man goes, hey, why weren't you at Corey's party, his birthday party? And I said, what? And he's like, yeah. Why weren't you there? I said, were you there? And he goes, yeah. I was kind of invited last minute. I showed up later. But, yeah, I was there. And I said, oh, well, that's cool. And I said, who was there? Not many people, actually, when I got there. There's only just a couple people. I think he goes, there's that one tall guy. Talk about Garrett.
Yep.
And then he goes, maybe a couple others, but not really. I think it was just barely anyone. Everyone had gone home at that point. And I said,
that was all that showed up.
No, when Dan got there, nobody had went home yet. That's literally, there was like 6, 7 people there.
And so
All
then,
the women were out back.
Yeah.
and so he goes, I said, well, there's a few people that aren't my fans, or not fans. I said, aren't like they're not. He goes, yeah, you're fighting with them. I'm like, what are you hearing? I'm not fighting with any one of those guys. I don't fight. I'm not fighting with them. We're not beef. They just don't prefer me, and I guess I go along with it. He goes, oh man, it made it sound like they like you're fighting them.
So
how did he? I want to know how he heard.
Well, here's the funniest part about it is I didn't know Dan was showing up.
Okay.
And when he showed up, which Dan's super cool, in my head I'm like, he doesn't really know the group of people. Besides, I think he knows Garrett outside and everything. So I thought it might have been awkward, but obviously he came because he knew about Corey, right?
Right. He's a friend. He's a friend of Corey.
Exactly.
Right.
So,
makes sense he'd get invited.
But he hung out and talked to everybody, and he's that type of person that kind of just
Goes right in.
Yeah. But he did bring up. He asked.
Where's Travis?
Yeah. And Lee.
Oh gosh.
Brought up that we're having the real garage night and that you weren't invited. So it wasn't like I don't think he thought that you were necessarily like fighting with them, but they made it a point that it was real garage night and you shouldn't be there.
That the way he made it sound that I was fighting these people.
No.
Like we're back in school. Like if we were walking in the playground, I got to avoid these people as we're going to get a fight.
You can remember, you could picture the conversation.
That's just ice cream man talk.
You could sit here right now and picture Lee saying that.
I could hear him say that.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know what I would do when Lee said that? I would just pull the big head that you guys made for the pool that I had, and I would just face it at him, and I would just say, deal with it, pal. Was there anything said after that? Was there anything else?
Besides your text messages?
No. Once Lee said, this is the real garage night.
Oh, no. It just went.
There was no other conversation. No one said, yeah, that guy's a piece of crap. We hate him.
Not that I'm aware of at all. I think it just got dropped because I think Dan just dropped it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But he'd been out in front of my house, obviously delivering ice cream and stuff before. But I forgot because we walked through and I hadn't taken him. He'd never been out by the pool or any of that kind of stuff.
So you gave him the
kind of
tour.
showed him, went out back, showed him out back.
Is the pool open, by the way?
It is.
Have you dipped in?
I have.
Is it cold?
It is. It was enough to get out and go right into the hot tub.
Okay.
Yeah.
Am I going to be talking to? I mean, there's only 7 people, and so far I've talked to 2 of them of this exclusive group that
No, you didn't talk to. 18 was not there.
that he got invited. How many
Yes.
invites went out? 20?
Not 20. Probably 13, maybe.
Everybody I know.
I talked to them.
There's actually 99. I didn't want to send out 100, so
Yeah, it makes
you
sense.
were right at.
I was
the
at the 100.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was Seth there?
No.
Okay. Was he
And-
invited?
You know what's funny? He was not.
Are
And
we-
that's probably on me.
Did he find out?
No, I don't know.
Are you starting a club on the side?
Because he actually is in the small league also.
Right.
And this would be a conversation that me and Seth would have I don't know if he wants to go to
A birthday
that-
with Corey.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I didn't wanna be
You know what
there.
I mean? Though.
Yeah.
So
It's not
Yeah.
necessary. It's not. He's friends with you. He's friendly with Corey.
yeah,
But he might just be there like, why am I here? But
Sure.
that would be his second question.
Yeah.
His first question would be, where's Travis? Why isn't Travis here? That would be his number one.
so yeah.
Seth would fit in fine if he came.
Seth, okay, yes, Seth would, and he knows he would.
The funny thing is Seth drove by, I don't know if he told you this, while Dan was delivering ice cream when he rolled up. Seth pulls up, leans out the truck, and I go, hey, what's up? Good, nothing, what's up? And then I'm like, hey, why don't you stay? Nope, got business. And then we're like, okay. And he's like, got business. Business.
What are you upset about?
And
That
then-
butter boy stands on business.
And then I'm like, it was like the best answer. I got to do a real quick side story. All is forgiven. I hope when you turn 50, Corey, you'll know that.
I'm not going to.
Okay, perfect.
Do you want us to, for his 41st, just hang out with the three of us? We don't invite anybody else, just you. Would that make up for it?
That would make up. Corey, would you be cool with that?
Yeah, I'm in.
And what we're gonna
Yeah,
do,
we'll plan it now. Put a pin in it.
we'll golf. Corey, we'll golf.
Can we go to Chuck E. Cheese?
We
Actually, no. Dave and Buster's. I've never been to Dave and Buster's or Top Golf.
we should go Top Golf.
I've never been to Topgolf either.
We need to go. Us three.
Oh, well, mark it for April
it down on the
16th,
calendar.
2026.
I will.
Turn 41. It's Top Golf time, baby.
I'll pay my taxes and the next day go top golfing with you.
I
Funny.
have a question.
Yeah.
If the three of us are going, the two of you are paying my part, right?
Yes.
All right, cool.
Until you're
Happy
there.
birthday to me.
Yeah. Until you're there, and then we'll be like, sorry,
It's not a
it's on you, bud.
yeah, it's not a big birthday. 41's dumb.
Yeah.
So
It's actually you owe us for hanging out with you on your 41st.
Do we still get to go to Dave and Buster's?
So I wanted to deliver this gift card because I was told, Carrie said, and this is how Craig said it. Ain't no way you're gonna go on that podcast till I get my gift card.
that was super close.
That was what Carrie said. Ain't no way you're gonna go on that podcast till I get my gift card. You know he owed me a gift card for the NCAA win, man, bracket.
And a double snap.
And then a double snap and a clap. You know he owes you. Say what?
Be Southern?
Yeah. Carrie got Southern.
Uh-huh.
She's a Southern Belle. She's a spicy little Southern Belle. That's what we call Carrie.
Bless her heart.
Bless her heart. So also Goose heard me clapping and immediately comes in here. So I'm delivering DoorDash next door to their house. Do that probably twice a week. And I'm like gonna go and like congratulate her and tell her I'll have the gift card. I don't have the gift card on me, but I'll get it for her. I was gonna take a picture with her, announce her on Facebook. So I pull into the driveway, knock on the door. Dogs going nuts. I stand there, call Craig. As he doesn't pick up per usual because we're not friends. And then I go to my car in my yellow car and I'm backing out slowly. And at the same time, there's this like teenage chick, maybe 20, I don't know, sitting in a car waiting to pull into the driveway. And then Craig's calling me and I'm like, hey, where you at? He goes, oh, dude, I'm on my trip. Oh, that's right. I was going to give you the gift card. But, yeah, what was it? Was that Kenzie? Or was that
Sid.
Sid was like, texted you. What did
She
Sid
called
say?
Carrie.
And said what?
There was some creepy car sitting in our driveway.
And I was like, I'm here for Corey's birthday party. Yeah, so that was awkward as heck. It was like wild that I would run into her like that.
Well, it was funny because I called you back pretty close to when you called.
Yeah,
also.
it was.
But we were literally checking into the hotel. I was in the lobby when you called.
Oh,
so
really?
I called you once I got up to my room.
A lot going on.
Yeah, so I literally, you were the first one that I called when I got to Toronto.
And then Sid calls you. That was quick too. It's like boom, boom, boom. A lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
So thank you for calling me. You know, that's what a friend would do.
See?
A friend would call almost immediately upon arrival to a new city in the hotel room.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I did.
Okay. Did you call anyone else?
No, we went out because it was dinner time there.
You didn't call anyone else?
I was 3 hours later there, if you remember right.
That's
He
awesome.
never even talked to me when he was gone.
See?
All right, Corey, give your shout outs, dude. We're gonna wrap this puppy up.
My shout out is to both of you for letting me still do this calling in with you.
Yeah, you've contributed a ton.
Ton of nothing.
Was there anything you wanted to say before we go?
I want you to think about helping me with my dating profile. What you think I should write next time? We'll go over it.
How about if we have
I'm gonna
How about
put it
if
out
we?
there.
How about if we have listeners write in what you should put on your
Yes.
dating profile?
Yes. Holly.
Yeah.
Amanda. Homer. Yeet. Hi, I'm Corey Bentley. Yeet.
I already put Yeet on there.
That'd be awesome.
Just Jay Uso.
You just Corey Yeet Bentley.
They're gonna feel catfish when they meet me, and I'm not Jay Uso.
But what you need is that passport picture with a nice gold grill.
and just say Yeet. That's your name is Yeet. With oh, I'm gonna get demanded. Like Holly and others are gonna demand that we put this picture on the Facebook page. Are you okay with that?
What picture? I don't know what the picture is.
Your passport picture.
Yeah,
It's only in the passport. I've destroyed every other one.
Yeah, just go ahead and scan your passport picture and put it online so
That's illegal.
other people can look
That's
at it.
illegal.
And get me an apostrophe. All right. Well, thanks for shouting us out. I'm gonna hang up on you now, though.
Why? I don't want to. I get to hear shout-outs?
Okay. Hold on. Well, I gotta use my phone.
Because he doesn't remember who actually listens.
There's still 10.
Oh, so you don't know who your people are by heart?
I do.
Out of love?
Kellen Hall. By the way, shout out Kellen Hall. Texted him this week. They're taking they're so busy right now. Way cool about their farm and their garden and their flower. The stuff that they got going on is incredible. He said he sold to every state this past year. Online sales for, and they got that boost. I think it was Martha Stewart even had mentioned about their type of tulip that they got. I want to say it was tulip, but very cool, very sweet what they got going on. Super excited for him. You can still support them online. They're going to do a little less they tried the wedding venue. They tried a few other full photos and this. And they're going to do a few things, special things, but for the most part, it's online, and they'll do some pop-up sales here and there. So shout out Kellen Hall, Adam Kenny Art. Definitely hit up my brother if you're looking for some art. Cassie Spencer, Amanda Keating, long time. Haven't talked to her in a while. Need to catch up with her. Jared Skelly, throw us some freaking questions, dude. We need some scary Skellies. That's what he said too. Dan said that Skelly was there.
He was.
And he was like, hey, how come we not doing any more questions? I gave him a hard time about it.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I don't. What was his answer?
I don't know. I was too busy. I was underwater with rage. Ben Illman, Jamie Kenny, Jackson Zyduk. By the way, here's an embarrassing one. Corey, you may know. Corey,
Jackson was there.
He flew in. There's a kid that looks like Jackson that works with you. He's like a helper clerk. Do you know what I'm
I
talking?
think I know who you're talking about. Yeah, he works with me in produce now a little bit too.
So then there's that tall guy that works there that closes up at nights every once in a while, and he's probably he's probably 20, 21, 22, whatever, and they were talking, and I wanted to say hi to this kid. I'm like, is that Jackson? I don't know if that's. It's like 2 days ago. Is that Jackson? I don't know. Is that Jackson? I don't know. And then I didn't say anything. So then later, I run into the tall guy at the produce. I go, hey, was that like is that Jackson or is Jackson's brother Zyduk? And he's like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, the guy that you were talking to. Oh yeah, no, I don't. Oh no, he doesn't have a brother. That's not him. I'm like, okay.
He does have a brother.
And so then I just felt stupid, and I was like, I can't wait for this kid to tell Corey that, hey, that idiot guy that you know was like asking if Jackson Zyduk has a brother and if he worked here. But
I think I know all these people you're talking about. I'll make some inquiries.
Thank you.
So they can put your picture up.
He didn't. Yeah, I marked him down for my secret shop that I was doing that no one else knew about. He didn't.
Next time you come in, bring the paper with you and turn it in.
I didn't get any. I didn't get a greet. There's no gas stop for him. I got more.
I thought they didn't do gas stop
They
anymore.
don't.
I guarantee that I'm the only one of few that know what that is still.
And everyone else would be like, "What are you talking about?" And everyone else would be laughing that knew about it. Cameron Stratton, real estate tycoon. Cameron Stratton, if you're looking to sell, looking to buy, hit up my buddy Cameron Stratton. He's been supporting the podcast monthly. Jackie Van Hoof for This Is the Way We Live. Go check him out on TikTok and Instagram. And then my shout out is to the real ones. These two guys have been upfront. They've been honest with me. They've been a great support in my life. They've been really supportive of my podcast journey. And Connor Young, Dan Coote Snyder, thank you too for being just stand-up dudes. I appreciate you guys being open and honest.
They can't come to Dave and Buster's.
18's never getting invited anywhere anymore. He's been blackballed.
Can I take his place?
No.
Dang it.
Oh, I already got somebody for that league.
Perfect. Jamie? How funny would it be if you had Jamie? She would do it too.
Then you run her team. We know what's up.
Wait. Is it ice cream? Okay.
I can't tell.
Dan's here. Craig.
I'll do a quick shout out to our good friends. Hopefully they want to be on the podcast. I actually said they want to be on the podcast again. Aaron Mayer, Shane McNeil. We just got a car. So pretty excited.
They want to be back on, huh?
Aaron wants to be back on. I just talked to him yesterday.
That's awesome. Yeah. I ran into him a few weekends ago. Hilarious. Him and Phil and absolutely so much fun.
Yeah.
So, all right, shout out to them. We got to go see Dan. Dan's outside. Sorry, Corey. Too bad you're in friggin' Puyallup, loser.
Tell him I expect him here within the hour.
Drop your location.
No, I don't want anybody to know.
Is he coming
He's
in?
coming in.
All right, all right, everyone. Thanks for listening. Have a great.
Hello.
All right, everyone. Have a great. All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. Have a great time. Have a great week.
What?
Just kidding. We're wrapping up though, but you can say what up.
Yo, what up, Beat 'em Claw?
Hey, Corey. He's there.
Where's Corey?
Puyallup.
Oh no! What's up, Corey?
He's gonna drop his location.
So, did you guys talk about me coming to the party that Travis wasn't invited to?
Yeah. We got like 5 minutes in.
Yeah, we brought it up. We actually got to talk about it here. In fact, yes. Let's. I'm gonna ask you some questions. You get on that mic.
I got kids outside waiting for ice cream.
That's okay. What was said? What was said about me? I'm fighting. You said something like I'm fighting. People are fighting with me. You said that?
Fighting with you?
Yeah.
No, someone said you weren't. Oh wait, what did they say?
Oh, maybe you said invite, not fight.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and then they asked me if I was invited, and I was like, yeah, I was invited.
What did they say about me? You be honest. It's okay.
He's fishing.
I'm not. I'm actually
Were you
sitting.
there?
I'm podcasting.
Yeah, you were there. Why don't you ask Craig? It was
I
at
have
his
no.
house.
I wanna
did
know
tell
what
him.
you
He
said.
doesn't believe me.
I want to know what was said about me.
And then I gave Scary Skelly. I was like, where's our Scary Scullies, bro?
What did he say to that?
He
Were you
doesn't-
listening? Were you just spouting? Were you not listening to people? What did Scully
He
say?
doesn't
to you?
remember. He was 3 sheets to the wind.
Oh, everyone was having a good time. What did he say when he brought up Scary Skellies?
Oh, to me? Are you
Yeah,
talking to
I'm
me?
talking
I
to
thought
you.
you were talking to
No,
Corey
I'm not
on the
talking to
phone.
Corey. Yeah, you brought.
Me and Corey were there.
I don't remember.
You just said, "Hey, Scary Skellies," and then he was like, "Yeah."
I was at the birthday party.
Yeah. No, I don't remember. He's like, yeah, okay.
Okay,
Oh,
okay,
we got more
people are
people.
out there. Are
All right.
you making some money today?
Hopefully, I just got out.
How was that? How was that promo video?
It was awesome.
Good.
Love you guys.
Thanks for being part of it. Bye.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna get some ice cream too. Minus Corey, we're gonna get some ice cream too. My dog's gonna get some ice cream. We gotta get going. All right, everyone, have a great week. Love you guys.
Ta ta.
Bye.